Weekly Outdoor Plus is a new and exciting outdoor show presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point. Starring new owner Gary Hintz. His youngest son, the show pro, Jace Hintz. And the show producer, creator, and host, his oldest son, Seth Hintz. So now sit back and relax and get ready to learn about archery and the world of the outdoors.
What do you think, Johnny?
Yeah.
This is Johnny. If you've seen our shows earlier, he was a turkey slayer with a crossbow. We were hunting Lucky, remember?
Yep.
Where are we at now?
We're out on Lake Michigan, in the Port Washington Harbor, or Marina, whatever it is. And we're going out to catch some salmon and trout.
Nice. We got Jeff from Amherst with the boat. He said he would take us out fishing today, so we're getting out here right at daybreak. There's kind of a line of boats here.
We're in a parade.
Good. I don't. No, Johnny don't.
What's our targeted speed?
We're going to start at about 2 miles an hour.
I can swim faster than that.
Today? Oh, you got new knees. You should be good. All right, Johnny. I'm going to have you steer and aim straight for that boat out there, those lights way out there. Okay?
Oh, you're the big satellite?
Yep. And we'll start setting up everything. Sound good?
Yep.
Oh, we're good. You could actually charge the lures. That's what you can do. That'd help. Latches.
On all of them? Just the spoons?
Yeah, just the spoons.
Yeah. Got one on there.
What? I don't know, I think so. Why
Line
wouldn't there
faster.
be?
Keep the pressure on it. All right. Good job. All right, we'll have to slide the cooler and open the cooler. Little king salmon.
King.
We'll look at the back a little bit.
What's the saying? One in the box?
As long as it's not one and done. You can look at the spots on the tail. The dark lips, it's a little king salmon.
Nice keeper.
Yeah, oh yeah, perfect rolling fin.
Stay tuned with more from the guys on Lake Michigan, coming up when we return on Weekly Outdoor Plus. Matero's Pub and Pizza is located on Highway 66 in Polonia, Wisconsin. Come join us.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
But we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
so stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products.
But we have great service.
This mineral is a game changer. I've put the odds in my favor. It's time to close the deal. I wouldn't change a thing. Finally, the buck of a lifetime. Real Deal Mineral. The results speak for themselves.
Inside you, there's an outside you. A you that finds your dinner by finding your dinner's dinner. A you that isn't afraid to pick a fight with something that has a sword for a nose. This is for that you.
On December 15, 1791, the Supreme Court introduced the Second Amendment into the Bill of Rights in America. A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Proudly display your support of the right to bear arms with this one-of-a-kind Second Amendment Eagle print for only $79.95 plus shipping and handling. Find them online at woodmatframes.com.
Hey guys, welcome to this week's lesson segment on Weekly Outdoor Plus. Jason here with you as always, and this week we're going to start going over the different ways of sighting in your bow and your broadheads and the whole 9 yards on getting prepared for hunting, because this is the time of year again where you should start shooting, and a lot of people are going to start getting new setups and they're going to get their bow set up how they want it and everything. But once you're past getting it set up how you want it, getting the bow that you want, having your broadheads, your arrows, the whole 9 yards, then you got to get your bow to shoot for you, and you got to get your arrows to shoot for your bow as well. When I'm saying things like that, I'm talking you can make little adjustments to your bow to make you shoot better, as in your draw length, your peep height to get more consistent anchor points, the weight that you have distributed on your bow. Obviously you have your quiver on the one side, maybe a sidebar would help you out. There's a lot of little things like that that'll help out, and within the upcoming weeks here, me and Mark Gruber are going to help you out on sighting in your broadheads, how to make sure that you're going to be doing it the most efficient way. Again, you don't want to use a lot of wear and tear on your broadheads as well. You don't want to be using a dull broadhead when you're hunting. But today I'm just going to basically start by going over sighting in your bow when you got your first new setup with your bow hunting setup or whatever you would like to call it. And again, when you start doing this, start with field points, okay? So many people jump right in, grab your broadheads, start shooting, they get discouraged for no reason, and it just makes them think, okay, now I got to change my broadheads, now I got to change my arrows, now I got to change my setup. No, most of the time if you just start with your field points and start pinpointing your little things there, you can get half your flaws out and you'll be good to go with your broadheads. It'll be a lot more fun, a lot more enjoyable, and you'll shoot a lot better. So when you start shooting, get your brand new bow, your new setup, your bow from last year, whatever it is, start by first of all shooting nice and close. Most people haven't picked up their bow since, last November or December and haven't shot it since. I mean, even the guys that shoot winter 3D, you're looking at, maybe February, so that's a couple months off already. You got to make sure that you're ready when you start shooting your broadheads to be safe and obviously shoot the best you can. So when you shoot your field points, start shooting whatever distance is comfortable for you. 10 yards, just get a nice 10-yard group. When you're shooting, don't worry about where you're hitting your first couple rounds. Again, if you haven't shot in a while, your group's going to be a lot bigger than it used to be. You might, if you start moving your sight, it's going to look even worse and you're going to get more discouraged. The big thing I always do is I shoot 20 yards, I'll set up my block, I'll make sure I'm sighted in. I'll shoot 1 or 2 at 10 to make sure I'm not going to miss the target, obviously, if I just put a sight on or just moved my peep sight or got new arrows. Start nice and close, make sure you're going to hit the target, then get to a comfortable distance and start shooting. But once you're close enough where you're not going to be missing the target or anything, once you're close enough to the center, don't worry about moving your sight right away. Take 2 or 3 rounds to just make good shots, good follow-throughs, good form, and just get your group nice and tight, tighter and tighter. You might be, if the X-ring's in the center and you're hitting high right by 2 inches, but you have all 6 arrows up there, that's great. Keep pounding them up there. Don't worry about it. Get 3 or 4 good rounds, get comfortable, and then start moving your sight. Sight in with your field points, get comfortable with them, get your 20, get your 30, get your 40, however far you expect to shoot your broadheads, because if your field points don't shoot that far, your broadheads sure ain't gonna, because they're a lot harder to tune. They're a lot more difficult to get them to shoot exactly correct, as have your arrows flying right and everything. There's just a lot more to them, and it's more wind drag, everything. So once you're comfortable with your field points at your distances that you're planning on shooting your broadheads at, come back up to the first distance, get your broadhead ready, take a shot with it, see where you're at, okay? Everybody gets all mad when all of a sudden their broadhead doesn't hit the same spot as their field point. That's not weird, that's not abnormal. It's definitely something that happens to a lot of people. very seldom are you going to get a broadhead that flies exactly the same, especially if you have fixed blades, which I personally shoot, so I don't even worry about it. You're going to shoot at 20 yards all of a sudden, and everybody has a sight that you can move, you know, whether it's with an Allen wrench, whether it's just by loosening a screw and sliding it, however it works, you can loosen it and you can move it. Once you have your distances at 20, 30, and 40 set up, and you're shooting a broadhead, you shouldn't have to move your ups and downs really, except for your first time. So I'm sighted in 20, 30, 40, I got my 3 pins, come back up to 20 yards, get your broadheads on. I always just shoot one broadhead, because if you shoot one broadhead, if there's one thing wrong with it, that's all going to be the exact same every time. If you have 3 broadheads, one of them's bent, all of a sudden you got a bad group, you don't know where you're truly shooting. I always shoot one broadhead, go get it. One broadhead, go get it. Shooting at the same circle so I know where my group still is. So I got my field points all sighted in at 20 yards, I'm good to go. I grab my broadhead, I shoot it, I'm hitting high right. Okay, maybe it was me. Go pull it out, shoot again, high right again. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the whole bracket. I'm going to move all 3 pins high and right, because all 3 of them should still be in the exact same distance apart. If you sight in your first distance, your second and third one should be right on or extremely close. So once you get sighted in at 20, you're safer to shoot 30 and 40. Don't go 40 yards with your field points, put a broadhead on and let it fling, because if you are off by 3 inches at 20 yards, well, you're off by 9 at 40 yards, or depending how fast you're shooting in the whole 9 yards. But definitely think about sighting in closer, be more confident, have a better group, and if your field points don't hit where your broadheads are, don't be surprised, move your sight, don't worry about it, you're still going to be shooting fine. So if you guys got any questions, again, feel free to ask us. You want to check out some new products, we got a bunch on my Bucks and Bulls to come and hang out and see what we got, you know, test try some things, and again, good luck this year. Hopefully you guys can tune in next week. We'll go over some more tips on getting your hunting bow set up and see how it goes from there. As always, have a good week, guys.
Get your photos on an upcoming episode during our fan photo segment presented by Barbershop, your vacuum and sewing machine headquarters, where you buy with confidence. Simply send us your photos with a brief description to weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or find us on Facebook. Then watch for yourself in every week's new fan photo segment. Now let's see who sent us their photos this week. Our first picture this week is of a beautiful sunset over a lake in Minnesota. Next up, we have one from Kate catching fish in northern Wisconsin. And here's one of an awesome deer trail we got from a customer out scouting. And here's a really unique shot of a storm rolling into central Wisconsin. Next up, we have Austin sighting in his shotgun, getting ready for deer season. And here's one of Jeff out fishing salmon on a bright sunny day. Next, we have this monster muskie that Chris from Montero's managed to land. And our last picture this week is of another river snake with young Grant out fishing on a nice day. Thank you to all of this week's entries in our fan photos segment presented by Barbershop. Don't miss out on your chance to be part of the show by sending in your photos to weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or find us on Facebook. Now back to the show.
Do you guys know that you can test the straightness of your arrow without any extra tools? If you guys missed any of my other lessons and tips, feel free to check them out on the Hintz Media YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.
Real Deal Mineral. The results speak for themselves.
Introducing the Yeti Hopper. Leak-proof, ice for days, tough as nails. Built to go the extra mile, and then some.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Light Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer Speed Dial for crossbows, to the yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
Just 7 miles east of Stevens Point, Matero's Pub and Pizza. It's worth the drive. And now we're going to spend some time with Gary and a few young archers out at the Aim for a Cure fundraiser at Blackhawks.
Nice. Okay. Next happy customer. It's warm out here. Nice shot. Haley Stucker is front and center.
Alright.
You know what you're doing?
No. Yes.
Emotional, but yes. Did you move your sight to where it needs to be?
Yeah.
Okay. Get to it. Nice shot.
Dad, bring your bowl and then we can walk on Dad, I think that's one.
It looked
Dad,
like
you were
it
about
was-
an inch away from a rock.
Dad, look at mine. It looked like it was in the middle, but it's like
Mine was a perfect dead on.
I'm done. Yeah.
It looks like I'm shooting with your bow and looks like you're not shooting. You know.
I did mine already.
You missed part.
No.
Nice shot.
Well, we're here at Blackhawk Archers, Aim for the Cure 4th annual tournament. We bring a bunch of people from Bucks and Bulls Archery to support the cancer research. And Laura's here, she runs the tournament. She'll tell us a little bit more about what it's all about.
Thank you, Gary, for coming again and supporting our shoot. Gary's been a great sponsor for us, as is Marshfield Clinic. Thank you to Bucks and Bulls for sponsoring us, and Blackhawk Archers for hosting us again this year for the 4th annual. It's a wonderful opportunity for us to make the public aware of cancer research. It is a wonderful cause. Thank you for supporting us so that we can continue to research cancer and hopefully come closer to a cure for cancer. Not many people have not been touched by cancer anymore these days, so we're hoping to continue to fund cancer research and hopefully come up with a cure for that in the near future. So
that'd be great.
It would.
Thanks for all you do.
And thank you for supporting us in this cause.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
but we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
So stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products,
but we have great service.
Woodmat frames are fully customizable handcrafted wood frames. Choose your style of frame, then customize the white maple, cherry, or alderwood mattings with any logo, image, or text. Each and every frame is handmade in central Wisconsin by Master Woodworks, whose creativity and precision led to the creation of these great new frames. Whether you're looking for a single frame or something for the whole group, woodmatframes.com is the place to go. Check us out online or email sales@woodmatframes.com for pricing and ordering information. So when you're ready to put another memory on the wall, come to woodmatframes.com and make it extra special. Next time you go out, make it memorable at Matero's Pub and Pizza. Bucks and Bulls Archery is Central Wisconsin's favorite archery supply and pro shop. Located at 3272 Church Street in Stevens Point, they have an indoor range, video archery room, and fully stocked pro shop. Professional equipment repair and NFAA certified archery instruction also available. Get in now for a single or group lesson.
Hi, I'm Gary, owner of Bucks and Bulls. Stop in and see us soon.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Lite Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer Speed Dial for crossbows, to the yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
Keep whining to see if he's there. No. The line broke. It was a big fish. He was pulling it out and it just broke.
New line?
New line, because we lost that lure last week, so I tied on all brand new line on that and a whole new dipsy diver.
So the guy that loses the biggest fish buys lunch, right?
Absolutely. Right here. Here, fishy, fishy.
Letting out the line because we just changed lures. And wait, so now do I take the clicker off?
Yep, that's on.
understand?
You can't walk to the corner, so I get this other rod moved out of the way. But keep pressure on them. I just want to move the rod from underneath you. Yeah. Yep, whine. Walk back. Whine. Nice fish. Nice rainbow. That is nice.
Nice job, Daddy.
You got one? I got switch again.
Nice fish.
Too calm.
It's really calm today. There's not a wave on the lake. Very unusual, but a very nice day to fish.
It is comfortable.
It is comfortable.
Could be nasty. Well, here we are, Jeff. Thanks for taking us.
Yeah. Tough day of fishing, but we managed to get 3.
We got 3. We each have
Good
to
to meet ya.
catch one, but
Johnny,
Thank you.
you guys are almost neighbors.
we are.
Closer than what I live, but everybody that was out there fishing today said it was slow. It was a beautiful day.
Couldn't ask for a better day as far as the waves, the temperature.
Calm water, temperature is good.
Nobody got seasick. It's a plus.
Tired.
This is what we do when we get ready for bow season.
Fish. Okay. Fish as much as you can. That's about it, huh? Clean everything up, clean the fish, and
Have a fish fry at your house.
okay,
Fish fry at Bucks and Bulls.
let's go for it.
Thanks, Gary.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Weekly Outdoor Plus presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Don't forget to check us out online at facebook.com/weeklyoutdoorplus. See you next week.